This is my submission for Digital Field Observation Video Report by Valeria Tapia for my class HD 5007. Hello, I'm Valeria Tapia. This is a photo of me, and this video was made for my class, Introduction to Teaching. So our first chapter is General Observation and Narrative. Describe the classrooms that stood out for you within the videos you watched. The video that I specifically will use for this question is The Power of RTI, Classroom Management Strategies K through 6. The classroom that stood out to me the most was the one that they showed for explaining proximity control. The students seemed to be like 5th or 4th. It was not specifically stated in the video, but they were sat in a group of 4 and they were all doing group work. Gives details of specific incidents/situation that stood out to you over the course of this experience. What stood out to me was the gentle repercussion by the teacher whenever he noticed students were distracted from work. He would walk around the classroom observing students and see if they're doing, and if they were off task, he would simply tap them or motion for them to put their distractions away. Oops, I'm so sorry. I enjoy gentle repercussions from the teachers instead of extreme reactions. That is why it stood out to me. Focus on teacher and student behaviors. Indicate who the people are by descriptions, quotes, the names you give them. You may not use anyone's proper name. The teacher is a male in a green sweater and khakis. The teacher seemed very attentive, and he seems used to the behaviors of his students, as he did not act in a very aggressive manner when he saw people. And so the students acting out of it. The students are very relaxed, and when they are repercussed, they react calmly and obediently. The classroom seems like a very calm and safe environment. Everybody in that video is at ease and happy in this class. D. State any important quotes during your observations. In the video, the narrator says, provide a quiet work area. Distractible students can do well when they have a quiet place in the classroom where they can do when they have more difficult assignments to complete. This stood out to me just because I wish that was an option for me when I was in elementary school. A quiet area to do my work would have been a blessing. And I know that a lot of students do struggle with all the noise their classmates make, and that is usually the reason why they get distracted. This is Chapter 2, Analysis and Conclusions. A. Connect your critical thinking and conclusions to your narrative specifically. Make the connection clear to the viewer, explain how and why. And I'm sorry, but I did not understand this question. I watched the video that my professor posted multiple times that explained this section, but I could just not understand what was being asked of me. I'm sorry. I know to do that once. I'm sorry. B. Connect your ideas to specific course content, class discussions, and or research. At least, please. There was a specific thing that I observed in my classroom that I connected with the lesson. In the video titled Feelings Count, Emotions and Learning, they quote, they say, a child's emotional reality determines whether she or he can learn. And in the classroom I observed, it's true. When students become too excited, they would either be distracted or be a distraction. And vice versa, if the students are really sad, they would also be really distracted. I just think it's so amazing how our emotions are connected to how we learn and behave. And yeah, students if they become too overly emotional about something, they just can't seem to concentrate. So I highly was surprised by this video and how much it just accurately describes students. What did I notice during my observations? In the classroom I observed, all the students were relatively friendly to each other. They were all treated as equals in their own devices. I did notice that my classroom had little to no black children. It was mostly Hispanic, Latino, and Asian. But since it was like a 5th grade kind of classroom, they didn't seem aware of the idea of social equity yet. I expected this. You know, it's the same way when I attended my elementary school. My experience as a student was that it was for discrimination or bullying. I wasn't really aware about social classes or race discrimination. I didn't become aware of issues that pertain to social justice until I entered middle school. What surprised me during my observations? When I observed my school, which was Ainsworth Elementary, I was honestly surprised about how many students curse and how much more aware of inappropriate subjects they are now, as in comparison to when I was in elementary school. It surprised me because during the first few days that I was there, I overheard a rumor about a little 5th grade boy who had multiple girlfriends on Snapchat, which is like an online texting app. It raised the question of, is internet safety being taught in depthly with this generation? I just felt so concerned with how mature this generation of children think they are when they're just children, and they should not be on social media as much as they are. And E, what did you learn about teaching a diverse group where previously held ideas about them reinforced? Honestly, I did not learn much because I've had this philosophy since I was young. I have always thought diverse groups of children in the same classroom is a good thing. Students learn to respect different cultures and they are taught early on that everyone is born equal. I have seen racism, I have experienced racism, and I think that introducing students to different cultures, races, and ethnicities is so important because they just discover that early on. Everybody's equal. Everybody is quote unquote normal. Nobody's weird. And if they are weird, that's normal. Everybody's a little unique. I think diverse groups are just incredible. I think every school should try to be more diverse. And that's all. Thank you.